till they blind, pull the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes. We the ones Chris Webber call a timeout. Around and find out. Around and find out. Around and find out. Got no respect for these dudes who doctor the message. They Jekyll on records, it's too late to hide out. Pull rank and file out. People style, I'm a wild out. Shorty gon' holler out. He's so good. She like he's so good to me. He's so good. She like he's so good to me. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. Every morning, look in the mirror, salute a real one and I thank God he's so good. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. He's so good. He's so good. B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, soon baby girl I wear out of a stretcher. She be like trying to find out. He's so
Oh Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it hotter. 2 a.m., we ended up at Live. 3 a.m., we like Pope. And 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home.
Just spend, make our own, we don't follow the trends. 100 on our own expense. Only live once, so let's take, don't miss. Pour them all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips, more time getting spent on text. More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just flown in.
all anybody's ever said about me. And yeah, I like to cut loose, too. You might think I chose this way of living now, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming, Guns N' Roses bumping through a 12 in the floor. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed around here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you name when I show up now. And I've been from New York to LA and every place in between, but they don't do it like we do it in my hometown. Ain't a thing changed around here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line them up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Ain't a thing changed around here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line them up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Yeah, I'm anything but new to country. Yeah, I'm anything but new to country.
This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right.
On top.
It's tricky. It's the play. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. It's tricky. 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 It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. Tricky. Tricky.
I met this little girlie. Her hair was kind of curly. Went to her house and out. I had to leave real early.
These girls are really. All they just say is, or spend some time and rock a rhyme. I said it's not that easy. It's tricky to rock around, to rock around. That's right, on time it's tricky. It's tricky. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time it's tricky. Tricky.
In New York, the people talking try to make us rhyme. They really hawk, but we just walk because we have no time.
And in the city, it's a pity, cause we just can't hide. Tinted windows don't mean nothing, they know who's inside. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. How is it, D? Tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. Tricky, huh?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the Hoosier State at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Indianapolis Colts.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start on the ground. It's A-Chan. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Cameron Bynum up from the secondary to make the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll bring Waller in motion here. A shotgun snap for Tua. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And 3rd down coming up.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
So on 4th down, it's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. Back deep for the Colts, Anthony Gould. And he couldn't get that one to check up, and it'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground for the first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain. He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
He's got his tight end. That's Warren. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big gainer for Indianapolis. And even 30 yards.
At the 49-yard line.
1st and 10.
Here we go.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. It was Zach Sealer in on the tackle.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7. At the Dolphins.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 7. They'll go again here with Taylor. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down. An injured player on the field, and it's the running back, Jonathan Taylor. Not what you want to see. Quarter 1 of week 1. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. He's got a receiver. That's Michael Pittman. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Inches. They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
That's another.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Okay, ready?
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Go!
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And no one plays place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
So this time they're trying to use the run game to attack the boundary side of the field, and the defense is really fast in their pursuit. Really nice effort there from the backside, and they're able to bring him down this time for a loss.
That's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
At their own 34-yard line.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he'll get about 5. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. To throw is Tua. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. He's got it! And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. It is a big play. Tua to Tyreek. 41 yards. Here's Achane. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Move back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal. Out of the pistol, here's Tua. Now a screen set up for Achane. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80s.
On play action, Richardson. That's going to be incomplete. And only just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. Here now, 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Going over the middle and taken in by Pittman. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
27-yard line.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9. Now it's 2nd and 1.
Let's go now.
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go.
In the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And the Dolphins are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown.
Oh, he gets swarmed under. They meet him in the end zone. It is a safety. The defense puts 2 points on the board with the safety. But, Greg, a lot of credit, not just to the defense, but special teams as well.
Give that assist here, Mike, to the punter. Just the play ago, being able to pin that offense deep inside their own territory leads directly to that 2-point safety.
On the return is Gould. And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Here we go. Start.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Adonai Mitchell, the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Get it.
From the gun, Richardson. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space. And they're able to convert.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
They'll go play action. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And the Dolphins come up with the turnover.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Tua will give it to Achane. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that road.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, here's Tua. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll bring Waller in motion here. 3rd and long. Here's Tua. It's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. A big-time play for the Dolphins. A gain of 57 yards. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Miami. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Anthony Gould now to return. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Come on.
Now Richardson. Open man downfield, it's Mitchell. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half and good enough for a 1st down. Richardson. Throw over the middle, looked in by Mitchell. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the 1st half. That one picks up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Tag. Cowboy 80.
Here's Richardson. Left side, that is pumped by Warren.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
2nd and 7.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now faking the give. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Give him. .27, and it's first and goal. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Richardson operating from the pistol. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1 yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Half yard, that's all they need on this third and goal. Throwing is Richardson. He puts it up, and it's caught. Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Colts.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Ashton Doolin now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
28-yard line.
Ready, break!
On play action, he'll set up to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a first down.
That's good.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the first down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that game.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Colts first down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Forced out wide. Now he takes off. And the left bursting goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
Initially, they do a really nice job of bringing pressure, but what you can't do anytime you're playing an athletic quarterback like this, Mike, is you can't let him escape the pocket. You got to keep him on his spot. It seemed like everybody was chasing their own sack instead of just rushing him as a unit.
Looking to throw. Richardson. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. And Mitchell. Touchdown, Indy. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike.
And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. And this one is no good. He missed the extra point in this tight game. Boy, that could come to be a big factor as this second half rolls along. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Tyreek now to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Watkins motioning over. They'll fake the head. Now, the blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Jalen Carlyle taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign.
Let's give a lot of credit there, Mike, to this defense. They remain disciplined on that play-action fake. Nobody bit on it, and the quarterback has no choice but to just eat the ball and take the sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A shotgun snap for Tua. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Tua and his old Bama teammate Waddle for the Dolphin first down. He'll drop to throw. Now a screen set up for Achane. of the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. Now Sanders on for the extra point. And this one is no good. He missed the extra point in this tight game. Boy, that could come to be a big factor as this second half rolls along. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. On the return, it's Doolin. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. On play action, Richardson. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. The Colts about to kick this one away. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
At their own 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Ready.
A handoff to Achane heading left, and that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Hill brought in motion. A play fake. Down 2 with a throw. Sending it deep for Waddle. That is brought in. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big-time play for the Dolphins. 56 yards.
That ball is dropped in a bucket, Mike. I mean, this defense, they continue to bring pressure with the variety of blitz packages that they have, but they're just not getting home. And as a result, they stress their coverage, and he ends up putting that one right on the money.
And he's in. Alexander Madison. Touchdown, Miami.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Now, here's the Dolphins and Tua going for 2.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. On the return, it's Doolin. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of shotgun, Richardson. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Here we go.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. That's going to be intercepted.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Now a 1st down throw for Tua. That's caught in stride by the Cheetah. And he's in! Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. On the return, it's Doolin. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Ready up. Let's go.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Jack Jones.
It was really a disappointing performance. I'm a little surprised, Mike, that he continues to put the ball in danger this often. I mean, to make a couple mistakes early on, that happens, but at some point you got to make a correction, and until he does, this defense just continues to make him pay.
Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Darren Waller. And it'll be 2nd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tungo Bailoa. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a ball to the punt team. It's 4th down. They are going for it. It's Tungo Bailoa. And he will have a Dolphins 1st down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down.
1st down, Miami.
They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Throwing is Tua. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. Big strides. Look at him go. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. A big-time play for the Dolphins. 61 yards. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. Achane. And He's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Ball a little closer now. It is second and goal.
Go ahead.
One more time, it's Achane. And he's got another one. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Miami. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Sanders here for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Dolphins will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
14. Jason Sanders to kick off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here's Gould on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Looks like a design run here with Richardson. And he will not be able to turn up field. They'll drop him behind the line.
It's a loss of 2.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
On second down, Richardson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
12 yards to go.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Here's Richardson. He gets this complete to Mitchell. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. 10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a first down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
Well, it's late. You're losing. Things really haven't gone your way all day today, and there's really not much left to do other than to try to take some big shots downfield. That time, the coverage is really good and just falls incomplete.
Second down throw for Richardson. Left side, and it's caught by one. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
Broncos. Ready?
From the gun, Richardson. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. That is Bradley Chubb. Tough to stop. He comes up with the sack.
Let's go.
Richardson to throw. That's caught. DJ Giddens. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, And that catch gets him a first down.
Let's go. Go.
Now Richardson working his way out left. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Accelerating toward midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Dolphins. Well, they had a big hole to climb out of, and now it is even bigger. Greg, the defense was waiting for it, feasts on it, and they get to celebrate with a pick six.
Well, a very fitting way for this one to come to an end here, Mike. This has been a completely dominant defensive performance. This pick six here in the fourth quarter ends what has been a total runaway.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins add on to their already sizable lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here's Gould on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready, set. Ready.
Richardson to throw here on first and 10. That one brought in by Warren. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Brings up second down at the 28-yard
So,
line.
2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll come up here on second down and 5.
Forward. Here we go. Strike. Hawk 70. Hawk.
Richardson operating from the pistol. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That is Hawk. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big gainer for Indianapolis. 54 yards.
At the 17-yard line.
On the ready.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
Come on.
Here's Richardson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they have this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Quarterback knew the blitz was coming. You could hear him pre-snap communicating with the guys up front, but sometimes it's just the perfect defensive call, and there weren't enough blockers to account for all the rushers. You got to get the ball out quick, and thankfully for him, he got it out just in the nick of time. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Dragon 60.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
And now another extra point off the mark. 3 misses on extra points in this game alone.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, Malik Washington. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Now Tua. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. JT Tuimoloau, the second-round pick, showing that athleticism. He's got a sack here in his debut.
Second down.
Tua. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. So a win here for the visiting Dolphins. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.